Welcome back on this Monday morning. Midtown Bakery and Cafe in Negaunee offers all scratch-baked goods and delicious homemade fresh soups, salads, and sandwiches. Now this morning, TV6's Ashley Kirkland joins us live from the Midtown Bakery with a preview of what they have. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Vicki. Now, I know that everyone is getting ready to start their New Year's resolutions and eating healthy, but first we had to come down to Midtown Bakery in Negaunee to see what they have. Now, they have an assortment of delicious desserts, pastries, cookies, cakes, pies, brownies, whatever you want that satisfies your sweet tooth, name it, they have it. And they also have over 150 different cheesecake flavors. I can't even imagine what that entails, but they do have 150 cheesecake flavors. Now, you don't have to totally throw off your diet here at Midtown Bakery because they also have an assortment of gluten-free options for those who are allergic to gluten or just want to find a healthier option but still satisfy that sweet tooth. I'm going to be joined with the owner and baker, Marybeth Kurtz, who is back there right now, and she's going to be telling us about a New Year's Eve recipe that's going to be simple and fun. If you're having people over, having a New Year's Eve party, it's going to be a great recipe to serve to your guests. So we're going to join her a little bit later to talk about the bakery, talk about the different desserts that they have here, which you can see are a lot, and my head is spinning. I just came from Christmas and I'm trying to cut back, but I don't think today is going to be the day to start. So we'll talk to her a little bit later to talk about what they have here. I'll take it back to you in the studio for now. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Negaunee, TV6 News.
Welcome back. Right in the heart of historic downtown Negaunee, you'll find the Midtown Bakery and Cafe. They specialize in over 100 types of cheesecake flavors and an assortment of cakes, pies, and more. Ashley Kirkland is live this morning to tell us a little bit more about what they've got. Ashley?
Good morning, Vicki. We're back here in Negaunee at the Midtown Bakery and Cafe. Now, they do specialize in all of those desserts and sweet treats, but it is also a cafe. So they do have soup, salads, and sandwiches and different things that you can come throughout the day and grab a quick bite to eat. I am joined right now with the owner and baker, Marybeth Kurtz, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about a New Year's Eve or party recipe that she has made for weddings and several other events, and more about the restaurant. Marybeth, thank you so much for being here. Now, you have been in this business for quite some time, and this restaurant has been here for 17 years. How did you get started in the food industry?
Well, I really love food, so that's helpful. But I was a pastry chef downstate for a corporate company that I worked for, and I just learned to grow and love the food that I was working with and decided to do it for myself.
If loving food is the only criteria, where do I sign up? So you have a great little appetizer here that you have made. Tell us more about this.
Well, it's just a really easy version of a buffalo chicken dip.
Okay.
Rather than just serving it in a casserole dish with chips or, crackers, it's just a little more upscale, a little different. We're using a phyllo dough, everything you can get at the grocery store, nothing special. Just a combination of cream cheese, cheddar cheese, ranch dressing, and buffalo sauce. Chicken, of course. Yeah. It's a really fine, thin dough that you work with and turn into a little pastry cup. You fill it with the dough, bake it for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven. And it's just a great, different twist on an appetizer.
Okay. And so all of these ingredients you've mixed together to make that?
Yes. It is just a softened cream cheese, and you whip in or mix in by hand the cheddar cheese, the ranch, and the buffalo. Puff pastry, or phyllo dough, that is just cut with a pizza cutter, and you layer the squares together, and it's kind of nice because you don't have to be fancy. Mm-hmm. You just put the layers together and place them in the cup, and then you just use a spoon and put the filling in. You don't want to put too little because everybody wants more than us.
Yeah.
So you just put your filling in, bake them for about 15 to 20 minutes at 325 degrees, and they're a wonderful addition to a party.
And I've had a few of these. I won't even say a couple, but a few of these, and they are really good. Great appetizer to just pop in your mouth. You actually made these for a wedding that you catered last night. You guys cater weddings and events. Tell us more about that.
Well, we work with brides and grooms or whoever's having a party, and we come up with a menu tailored to the event or the theme or whatnot, and we just have fun with it. Yeah. Food should be fun.
And so for the holidays that are coming up, New Year's Eve, people still have time to place those orders for any catering or events. Tell us people more about the hours that you're serving for the holidays.
Well, we're here today, Monday, from 8 to 6. Tomorrow we will be closing early, getting ready for New Year's Eve. We are closed New Year's Day, but we cater all year, so we'll be happy to help anybody come up with great menu ideas.
Okay, and speaking of menu ideas, as I said before, there are over 150 different flavors for her cheesecakes, and I asked her, how can you come up with those? They're basically custom-made cheesecakes. Whatever flavors you like, you can put them in a cheesecake, and so she's going to talk to us in the next segment about those, and also about a special house dessert that they have here, which was passed down from her grandmother. I'll take it back to you in the studio for now. Vicki, Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Negaunee, TV6 News.
Okay, thanks, Ashley.
Welcome back, everyone. The Midtown Bakery and Cafe in Negaunee offers a variety of baked goods to satisfy your sweet tooth. This morning, TV6's Ashley Kirkland joins us live from the bakery with more. Good morning, Ashley.
Good morning, Greg. We're back here at Midtown Bakery in Negaunee, and they have a saying on their wall that says, a party without cake is just a meeting. So if you just want to turn that meeting for New Year's Eve into a real party, you want to come down here and get some of their great desserts and cakes. I am joined right now with the owner and baker, Marybeth Kurtz, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about the options that they have here. Marybeth, thank you once again for laying out this beautiful spread in front of us. You guys have over 150 different cheesecake flavors. How do you do that?
We're hungry a lot. We really just brainstorm what's in season, what sounds tempting, what customers like. We'll create custom flavors for people. We recently did a maple bacon cheesecake.
Oh my goodness.
It was something somebody asked us to make, and we came up with it.
Okay, so tell us about the cheesecake that you have here.
Well, this is a New York cheesecake that is swirled with peppermint extract and Andes mints. We try to make whatever it is to be on it as well, so it kind of gives a little clue of what's inside. So the Andes mints that are on top are swirled throughout the cheesecake as well.
Okay. And you also have an option for those who are on a gluten-free diet or just don't want to indulge too much. Tell us about the cake that you have today.
Well, it's a flourless French chocolate cake, and it's kind of like eating chocolate air. You take a bite and it just instantly starts to dissolve in your mouth. It's heaven. It's one of my most favorite cakes.
Okay. And what kind of ingredients can go in that? Because I know you don't use the heavy flour and gluten and things like that. What do you put in it?
Well, we actually start with chocolate, of course, butter, sugar, and eggs, and we add the egg yolks into the chocolate, and then we whip the egg whites with the sugar so that you get a nice fluffy cake and you get a nice light consistency.
Okay. Sounds good enough. Still has chocolate in it, so it's good for me. And you guys have a house special, which is here all of the time, and it's kind of your business's special cake, which is passed down from your grandmother. Tell us about this banana cake.
It is my grandmother's recipe. It's a heavier, denser banana cake. It's more like banana bread. My mom would make it with plain old Betty Crocker frosting on it, and I've kind of twisted it and improved it, I think. It's layered with buttercream frosting and chocolate ganache, and then it's poured again with chocolate ganache. Chocolate ganache is just simply heavy whipping cream and chocolate chips. The cream is heated and it melts the chocolate, and then we pour it over the entire cake. So that's where you get that smooth, even layer of chocolate.
Wow. And so you do all kinds of special treats and cakes, and you cater. So people, if they want something special, they can basically come down here and consult with you, right? And to get whatever it is that they think they want, whether it's way out of the box.
Oh, definitely. We like thinking out of the box. We're a little odd. We're colorful. We're eclectic. And I think our food reflects that as well.
Well, I definitely had a taste of some of the pastries and food that she had here, Greg, and let me tell you, it's really delicious. So if you want to think out of the box, get a special cake for an event that you have coming up, or just get a sweet treat here, come down to Midtown Bakery in Negaunee. They really have an assortment of desserts and cakes and just all kind of good stuff. So I'll take it back to you in the studio for now. Ashley Kirkland reporting live in Negaunee, TV6 News.